Most women with PMDD think tracking your cycle is all about knowing when the storm is about to hit. But I'm going to tell you several other reasons why tracking your cycle can actually be beneficial for you as a woman, okay? I'm using Sacred Feminine Flow to read out of to give you these examples, okay? So Sacred Feminine Flow is more than a planner and cycle tracker. It's a portal to a new way of living. Track your cycle to understand your natural rhythms and use them to your advantage. So as women, we operate on what's called an infradian rhythm. That is a cyclical rhythm, more than 24 hours, okay? So our energy and rest periods do not happen all within a 24-hour window like men. Our rest and productive periods fluctuate throughout the month. So once we understand that, we're able to flow better. We're actually able to become more productive with less energy when we understand our natural rhythm. Align your habits, food, and self-care with your body's needs for optimal well-being. Now, at certain times of our cycle, because of these hormonal fluctuations, our body has different needs, in addition to different nutritional needs, different needs for physical activity, social expression, self-care, okay? And once we understand that, it becomes more natural. In the beginning, yes, it might take some learning, some figuring out, but once you kind of get down the habits that work for you, you can do these things with ease, okay? It just flows naturally. Let go of stress, exhaustion, and resistance, replacing them with ease, clarity, and confidence. I literally just talked about that when I got ahead of myself again, okay? So when we do this, things become more easy in our life because we're not trying to force productivity at a time where our body is calling out for rest, okay? And we're not so hard on ourselves on the days where we know what our body is doing biologically, how that impacts us mentally, and that it is for a purpose. It is not a flaw. It is not a biological flaw or issue as it's made out to be by society, because we don't operate on this man-made system of how our body, how our minds, how our productivity and discipline is supposed to work. We look down on ourselves when we might need a little more rest, when we might not be able to hustle, go every single day, okay? It'll also help activate your feminine magnetism, and you'll start receiving more love, joy, and abundance. That is because when you start to flow, when you start to have ease, when you start to allow and stop fighting against your body, you also stop fighting against your dream life. You start to flow in life with ease. You start to vibrate at a higher frequency because your cells, because your body, your nervous system is no longer fighting itself, fighting its own biology, okay? This is the missing piece. This is the tool that will help you step into your most radiant, powerful, and abundant self. Your transformation starts now. Are you ready to awaken your feminine wisdom? If you are, check out Sacred Feminine Flow. I created this, guys, out of my blood, sweat, and tears of PMDD, inner work journey, nervous system regulation, all of those things, healing my triggers, limiting beliefs, emotional blocks, doing the deeper work, okay? PMDD is layers that I always talk about, AKA contributing factors that play into how intense you experience these symptoms. PMDD helps you, Sacred Feminine Flow helps you bridge that gap, okay, guys? This is the one I use, so she's I might need to clean her off a little bit, but if you want this, just check the link in my bio, DM me, guys, if you have any questions. Everything is in here, okay? Check out my other videos if you want to know exactly what's in here, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.